All right. Well, I just spent the last 30 minutes trying to mess with my OBS, trying to stream to YouTube, and it was causing all kinds of issues. Anyway, this might be a little shorter than I was hoping to, but welcome, everyone, if you're tuning in. Today, what I wanted to do was mess around with the newish, I guess, uh, Winlator, and basically just test some early access Steam games that I have on my device, my Odin 2 Mini Pro, and just see what kind of performance they're giving. The ones I was thinking about testing today are Holy Shoot, just came out. Nimrods, it's been out for a while, but it got a new update relatively quickly. And then the third one, I'm not sure. I might look at the Suit for Hire with the new updates it has for third party or third person, sorry, gameplay, which is much better than the top down. I was absolutely awful playing the top down version of that game. Undermined, which is another, Undermined 2, sorry, another game that came out. And then Netherworld Covenant is one I've been trying to play and work on, and it just got an update. So I'm hoping it's going to be perform a little bit better here. A lot of these games are Unity games, so it might take a little bit of finessing in our FEX settings to get them to work. But we're going to give it a try the best we can here. Let me just check something here. All right. Everything else is streaming properly. All right, so let's go in. Let's go into the settings of Holy Shoot. I think I have the newest turnip drivers. Oh, if not, all right, let's do that first. Let's add the newest turnip driver. So the version Revision 3, I think, is the newest one for the 25.3. Let's go onto my device. Pretty sure, yes, so 25.3 revision 3 is our newest one. So we're going to use that one. Let's go back here. And we'll change that. Revision 3. We'll use the newest, or at least the newest one that I have for DXVK. I think there's another one out now. We'll use the FEX core. Oh, I don't think I imported the newest FEX core. Still running 25. Okay. Got another thing I got to do. All right, so let's go into contents. I'm going to go to FEX core, and I have 2508, the newest one for Winaltor. Yeah, 2508. Let's try that. All right, so let's add that. We'll just see how things go. All right, we'll use that 2508, and we're going to use a performance preset here first. So we're going to go fastest fast enabled just to give it a try, and then we'll play around with it from there. So let's give it a try. See if Holy Shoot will load. So far, so good. Not sure I have any sound yet, but we'll see. Oh, hold on. There we go. We have sound now. Here, just want to make sure I'm getting, oh, wrong one. I can hear what you guys are hearing. Can I hear that? Nope. I'm just not having a great night with this tonight. Alright, well, it says you guys are getting some sound. Maybe I just don't have any sound in my headphones here. Give me 1 second. There we go. Okay, now I know what you guys are hearing. I couldn't hear anything. Alright, so far, Holy Shoot is loading up. Look at some settings here. Let's turn the quality up. I always like to turn it up from first try. Scaling, upscaling. NVIDIA, FSR, TSR. Oh, don't think I have any of that, but let's just keep everything else the way it is. All right, let's go in and see what happens.
Welcome to Holy Shoot. Down the centuries, 7 sacred artifacts from ancient cultures had protected the Earth from evil. A secret organization called the Order of the Sanctum had preserved peace by ensuring these holy items were safe from the sticky fingers of demon spawn. And so it was that one day all hell was let loose. Just when life seemed tickety-boo, everything went crazy. It was no more ice cream in the sun and reading comics. Some serious stuff was going down. The Sanctum phone starts ringing constantly.
Headquarters here, what the hell is going on? A horde of demons has stolen the 7 sacred artifacts.
Getting good FPS on this one.
What the heck are you doing about it? This is a PR nightmare. I need you to get a team together with all the weapons you can muster. Then get down to hell and get the artifacts back.
A special ops crack unit of Sanctum warriors arm themselves and prepare for war. Along the way, legendary heroes known as Ghost Knights are going to lend a hand. Hell is packed to the brim with demons, including 7 mean demon bosses. This is a fast, furious, and very funny battle between trained warriors of the Order of the Sanctum and the Sucky demons. Get ready to kick demon ass.
I'm ready.
It's time to go to hell.
Alright, so let's test out Holy Shoot. Early access. Alright, so far, controller works well. Yep, firing works. Getting pretty good FPS. That's good. Alright, never played this game before, so we're just gonna see what happens. Alright, let's enter the portal. Thunderlands, Frozen Grip, Whale of Fear. I think I'm a thunder kind of guy. Alright, let's drop down to 30 here now. Yeah, Mangle HUD still has issues with displaying CPU usage. Anyway. Alright, target their weak points. Alright, FPS is dropping greatly here now all of a sudden. Oh, nice, picked up. Alright. Holy. Yeah, the FPS is not great. Especially for a high-paced shooter like this. And I am dead. Oh, there you go. Sure, let's resurrect. Might need to try maybe a different FEX. Let's see. Who's this person? Nothing good yet. Alright, let's try Frozen Grip this time. Yeah, this one the FPS is not amazing by any means. 25 seconds. Good luck. And there we go again. Down again. Alright, let's try a different effects on this one. I feel like we're not getting good. Well, I guess we could turn down the graphics. Sorry, let's try that first. Let's go low. Let's limit it to 60. I don't think upscaling will work, so let's not try that yet. Let's just turn the graphics down and see if we can get some more consistent frame rate here. I always like to try it with the highest ones just to see, but this one I think we're going to need all the performance we can get. Alright, let's try Whale of Fear this time. Clear the room without jumping. I can jump? Oh, I can't. Oh. Reload faster. No. I think it kept a more consistent FPS though. But we died very, very fast. Okay, let's just try. mess around with the settings a little bit here. I'm going to leave it on FEX, but I'm going to turn down the fastest to fast, I think. Just to see. Alright, that was holy shoot. So I said I usually try with the performance one first, and then I mess around from there. So let's just turn this down. I'll leave multi-block enabled for now. So sometimes I go back to the default. Tends to be the best performing, but we'll see. Alright, continue what we were doing. Death streak. Feels a little bit better, but we'll see once we start playing. Now let's go back to Thunder. Not that it even matters which one we pick. Alright. Let's go. Yeah, still a big drop. Surviving a little bit better this time. Not by much. Challenge failed. Well, that's great. Bombing gargoyles, whatever the heck they are. Alright, as long as we survive, we got better FPS with the little bit of change we did, which is good. Let's reload. Oh, there we go. Not off. And we died. But we did better than last time. I wonder... That wasn't bad. But, okay, let's just change one more setting here. See if we can't get some more FPS out of this. But even on low, it looks pretty good. Let's just turn off the big block there. Or not big block, sorry, the multi-block. Just go back to the default. Maybe we'll make this a little more aggressive. See if we can get some more performance. Yeah, I think that's okay. Alright, let's give it one more try. Oh, now I've lost control. Oh, I made my own mistake. Alright. I made a whole video about this, and I just did it to myself. So, we cannot set that to aggressive. Otherwise, we lose all the services that run in the background to make our controller work. That's why it was set to essential. Completely forgot. Alright, we'll just leave that the same way, and we'll go back in. My mistake. There we go. Got controller back. Let's see if we can get some more FPS. Squeeze some more performance out of this. Might try the FSR and see what happens. I don't think anything will happen, but give it a try. Alright, let's stick with Thunder. Thunderland sounds good. Alright, 20 seconds built to ranged opponents. That's not gonna happen. Drops when we enter. 30. Roller guys are super annoying. What is this going to do? Oh, did not survive as well that time. But we're doing better. But I think we're getting better FPS. Like I said, it really drops when we enter. But as soon as we start playing, we get like 30, 40, which is not bad. It's not ideal for this kind of game. I think we want 60 consistent for this kind of game. But who knows? Maybe it runs better in box 64, but just trying it in the newest FEX core right now. Like I said, we get 60 all the way up until we hit the door. And it drops, and then it kind of comes back a little bit. So it's like getting 42 here now. Ugh, dead so fast. So fast. Just one of those games where I just want to keep trying, even with the performance is about as good as it's going to get. Actually, let's try the FSR. I don't know if it'll do anything. Don't have NVIDIA, so let's try FSR. Will it do anything? So it dropped our FPS quite a bit. Maybe it'll be more consistent. Who knows? Okay. Let's see. I always try TSR too. So it's kind of bouncing all over the place right now. Not as much of a jump. Yeah, slower but more consistent with the FSR on. Yeah. Challenge for it, I don't know. Can I turn? Turning is not. I'm not sure what's going on there. No, the FSR is messing this up big time. Just taking it all in the face. Alright. So that didn't help at all. Let's try the other setting. I think it's going to make a difference. Try TSR. Probably a little faster here. Let's go frozen grip. Alright, it's already a little bit faster. Let's see what happens. It seems to turn whenever we put on graphic. I'm going to shoot them to see temporary buff. Oh, I have no idea. Holy. Ugh. Alright, so the TSR does nothing. Just makes it even slower and I can't turn. Alright. Last one, and we'll move on to another game. Just switch off this. Abnormal. Oh. I'm gonna turn down the difficulty a little bit since I'm awful at this game. Alright, let's turn all that off. If it doesn't work, 60's fine. Quality low to try and get as much performance as we can. Alright, one last shot. But I like the game. I might play it on my... Well, no, I might play it on here. Just need to tweak it a little bit more. But this was just kind of a first run, first test. A Whale of Fear. If you like Twitch shooters, this is a good one. Alright, let me out there. Oh yeah, there we go. FPS is good stuff. Without all that other stuff on there. Yeah, so just the default settings with the new texture and the new turnip driver. Turning's still slow, but at least I can turn. Ah, gargoyle. My best run yet so far. Not saying much. Ah, freaking gargoyles. There we go. Don't have much life left. There we go. Here's what I'm talking about. Ah! Gargoyles. Give me something. I need a buff of some kind. Oh, alright. This is the farthest I've been, so I had no idea. Place to rest. Yeah. I know my challenge has failed. Can I recover? Very nice. Collect souls, cleanse them. Okay. Treasure trouble. When you deal damage to an enemy, there's a 5% chance that will ricochet. Oh, yeah, definitely. If I can get more than one person, I'm in. Alright. Head back out there. What is this? This guy not dying. Oh! Well, there you go. Roasted to a crisp. Nice. Okay, so that was... Holy shoot. We're gonna switch it up here now. I might do a video on this one. This one was fun. I can mess around with it and see if I can get some good settings in all the different emulators. Alright, next one I wanted to try, so early access Steam game, was Nimrods, another shooting game. But the only thing I know about it is instead of leveling up your character, you level up guns. And you just make a monstrosity of a gun by the end if you get enough levels. So that's what we're going to look at, or see if we can get into it today. So this is just default settings. Actually, maybe I should go back. Hold on. Let's check our settings for that one, actually. I haven't even, never played it before. All right, let's make sure we got the newest. Yeah, so we need the newest turnip driver. Yeah, we'll use all that. FEX core. All right, make sure we use 2508. And we'll do performance first. So performance is always fastest, fast, enabled. It's just like the performance mode on box 64. And then you can tweak it from there. All right, let's try Nimrods. Oh yeah, load it up a lot faster like that. Maybe. The game loading. Yeah, it's loading. Right, need to turn on my fan. Feeling a little warm. So let's turn on sport mode here. What are we doing? It's only in the 60s. Not like crazy by any means. This one's taking a while to load. Still loading? Yeah. Remember, a lot of these are Unity games, so they might not appreciate the performance setting. Just give it another minute. Okay. We're not getting anything, even though it says it's loading. Loading slowly. Well, maybe it still will. There's definitely a better setting we can have. Alright, let's get out of here for a second. We're gonna try not performance. Let's go back similar to the default, but we're gonna leave the multi-block on for right now. Oh, that's holy shoot. Sorry, wrong one. There we go. Alright, so let's go fast. And we'll leave multi-block on with the newest FEX score. Let's try it again. Check the task manager. How are we loading up on RAM? Oh yeah, we're already better than last time. See if we can actually get into this game. If not, we'll turn off multi-block here with another test. Alright, so Nimrods is having some challenges. Loading in RAM. Not seeing anything on the screen yet. But it is loading a lot faster than before, so we'll give it a little bit. If not, we'll go out and we'll turn off multi-block and just try the default settings and see if that helps. It's still loading. Basically, what I'm looking for to see if it either stops, that means it's crashed, or if it starts to go up and then drop down again. If it does that, then I know there's an issue and we'll have to change some settings. But right now, it just keeps going up. But it is a Unity game, so they do have some challenges with the FEX core, or at least some of them do. Okay, so you see there, we just went down a little bit. Well, no. Alright, I think there's definitely still a better setting we can do for this one. Let's get out of here. And let's just go back to the default settings for this one, which I would call basically compatibility from the Box 64. Sometimes that does work for these kind of games. Alright, so fast, we'll turn off multi-block. Try that. Next thing will be to try an older 4, but I don't think that's going to solve the problem. Alright, let's load up again. Has anyone here tried Holy Shoot before? That was my first time playing it. I enjoyed it, but it was a little more intense than I was expecting. And I think, yeah, you need I don't know, maybe I can find some good settings for it, but yeah, you definitely want like that 60 frames at least to make it feel good so you can get your aiming and your firing, your shooting and all that kind of stuff. Dodging, to be precise. Anything below that, it just doesn't feel right. Alright, trying this one. Let's see, the task manager again. Oh, we're up higher this time. I don't know. Doesn't seem to want to load. I wonder. Let's just take a quick look inside for a second. Which one is this again? This was Nimrods. Game assembly. Just wondering. Should have looked this up before. I didn't. If this is a DirectX 12 game or if it's DirectX 11. Well, here we go. Let's try. Switch it up. Let's go with VKD3D, the newest one. Let's see if that makes any difference or if it just crashes. That'll give us a pretty good indication what kind of game it is. No, so it is a DXVK. So it's DirectX 11, 10, somewhere in there. Could be the version. Could use a different version of DXVK. See if that helps. I think our settings are good. Just not getting anything to show. It's too bad. I'm kind of interested in this game. Yeah, alright, let's try new DXVK. So it's definitely not a DirectX 12 game. Let's try one specific for the FEX core for Bionic. Okay, let's do that. Leave everything else the same. Just want to try again. Not all of them work as easy as holy shoot, unfortunately. We're seeing this first part. I think as soon as it goes to black, it crashes. Yeah, so I think here, don't know if we're going to see anything. Try using an older DXVK, but it might complain at us. But yeah, I don't think that's going to work. All right. Let's mess around a little bit here. Okay, so let's try old tried and true 1.10.3 and see if it gives us any kind of errors or worked. If not, we'll have to move on to the next one. Yeah, I think as soon as it goes black on the screen, I feel like it's crashing in the background or something's happening I'm not able to handle or deal with. Wonder if this one will work better on box 64 instead. Let's change the effects core a little bit. Go to an older one there too. So yeah, shortcuts. So this is 2508. Let's try 2505. Let's go back to the oldest one, stable one that I know of right now. See if that helps at all. So we get to this part, and then yeah, it goes black. Yeah, maybe it's just not gonna work. I have to mess around with it in some other places. All right. So this one's not gonna work. Um, Give up on it for now. Have to mess around with it. Like I said, I haven't tried any of these before, so maybe we'll get an extra one in. All right. What do we want to do here? Do we want to do Suit for Hire or Netherworld Covenant. Undermine 2 is also interesting. Does anyone have any preference of what they want to see? All right. I'm gonna try Netherworld Covenant first. Just go with whatever's in there. Oh, no, I should go make sure all the settings are proper. I'm trying to get this one to work for a while. Didn't have controller, or I wasn't able to control the character before Cmodv13 came out. So now the controller works, but now we gotta see if we can get it to run at a decent frame rate here. Alright, go with the newest DXVK. And we'll do our performance preset. So we're gonna use the newest FEX score that I have. Fastest, multi-block enabled. So yeah, this is like kind of like the performance one. So we start with this one and then we step down from there. All right, Netherworld Covenant. Let's see. This is like a Dark Souls kind of top-down game as far as I'm aware. All right, so like I said, our controller works. There's not many settings we can we'll just leave it at high for now. Fine. All right, start game. Let's see how we do. So far, so good. It looks really good, actually. Just like that, it recognizes my controller now. Oh, did you freeze? Yeah, it looks like it crashed. Another Unity one. Yep, crashed. Alright, let's start stepping down on our settings here. Alright. Let's take it down to fast. Give that a try now. Everything else the same. Skip through all that stuff we just saw. Try to get to the game as fast as possible. Get out of my game already. Oh, it jumps right in. Nice. Alright. So hopefully it doesn't crash this time. Alright, controller works. Good. Perfect dodge. Dodge incoming damage, move short distance, dodge consumes 1 unit of stamina. Okay. Too many dodges. Well, so far so good. Since that little change has made it. We're around 30-ish FPS. All right, let's see. Hold X for charge, dodge. Okay. This is the farthest I've ever been in this game. It usually crashes before this. I guess I gotta kill this guy. Oh, they're my friends. Awesome. Oh, great. Find my soul away. When an enemy shows a yellow blah, an LT uses lantern skill to hit the enemy, triggering suppression immediately. Okay. Cool. Oh, definitely did not suppress him enough. Oh my god. Alright, I am dying. Do I have any kind of heal? Don't think so. I'm about dead. There we go. Suppression. Nope. We're about to die. Guess I could dodge, right? That could work. Oh, missed on that one. Holy smoke. Oh, I didn't have to totally beat him. Good. Ghost skill. When the energy meets the requirement, ghost skill, press the LB or RB to summon your ghost. Okay. After using ghost skill, oh, press B, fly towards it. Okay. Oh, I did have to beat him. Oh, put my ghost out and I think it crashed. So close. Yeah. I think we got a crash. Alright, we'll switch. Yeah, there's the crash handler. Alright, that was better, but we still got the crash. So let's go in. We'll go back down to compatibility and see if that helps at all. So we'll go just right back to the default. See if it'll be a little more stable. That was pretty good until it crashed, though. Annoying. Crash again. That's the music. Yeah, crashed again. Okay. So we need the multi-block on. We'll try an older FEX core. Try 2505 first. I do want to play this game. start. See if we can get in this time. Not sure. Just crashed or not. We're frozen at the top. But I still hear the music. Let's check. Yeah, crashed again. That's interesting. Let's try the next one. Let's try 2507. See if that helps at all. Not have to mess around with some other stuff. Alright, let's try it again. Alright. First time we got in, crashed. Second time we were able to play more, and crashed again. See if we can get in. Okay. Oh. I think we had a big crash this time. Yeah, lost everything. Alright, so the newest FEX core is fine. Something else causing this issue. Let's go x87. I'm going to turn that to slow. See here. Basically, at this point, we're just trial and error. Get through this first part. Okay, we're in this time. We're back where we started before the crash last time. So changing the TSO to slow helped a little bit. Maybe. We did get through this last time, but then it crashed. Alright, get through this. We already know what he wants. He just wants our soul. Get this lantern thing. Now we're gonna fight one of our friends. Just need to remember to dodge. What is it? LT? Yeah, okay. Oh, don't do this. Ah. Sound comes back, but it's definitely crashed. Alright. Load again. I wonder. Let's go back. The settings we had originally. That's fast, but let's change our DXVK. I know there's been some issues with this performance. Let's try 2.4.1. See if that helps at all. All right. Give it a try here. All right, we got in super fast. That's good. Well, FPS is a little higher too. That's nice. See if it actually carries through. All right, let's skip through all this guy's stuff. We know what he wants. Alright. Just gonna disrupt him. There we go. Oof. That was close. Oh, I got me on that one. Jumps through there. Okay. Oh, red ones we can't disrupt. Okay. Oh, another red one. Damn it. Don't do it. Ah. Frozen again. Maybe this one is just not meant to be yet. Alright, we got a couple more things we can try. Some other DXBKs. 2.4.1 was good, but let's try the one specific for FEX. So let's try the RM64. See if this helps at all. Could be the turnip driver, but I don't think so. That driver's been really good lately. And one of the more high-performing ones that have been coming out. So, let's try again. We're going to use the special DXBK for FEX and Bionic. Oh. I don't think it's going to work. No, it's absolutely crashed. Alright. Well, that didn't go the way I was hoping. Let's try the other one. One more, the async version. Try that. And we'll enable async. So at least we'll get the most out of that driver. Try our best. See what happens. Alright, one more time. Give it a try. This driver gets us in quick. But I don't know. Decent FPS. Wow, it works. Oh, is it a RAM issue? I'm using a couple gigs and I got lots free. Not sure what's causing the issue. So Unity games, maybe they work better under Box 64. Yeah, I think it just froze again. Yeah, gosh, better. Alright. Oh, alright. Wonder. Anything else we can mess with right now? Try a really old driver, but I don't think that's going to make a difference. Try 10. Yeah, let's try 110. Let's just try something old. Good resolution. Let's go pure performance. Let's see what happens. I know it crashed, but we'll change some other stuff. Let's just see. Loaded. That's more than I thought it would do. Alright. See if we can get the lantern without freezing this time. Alright. Better. Now can we beat this guy without freezing? That's the trick. Give me a halo. No. Alright. So, I got a couple games I need to mess around with. See if we can get them to work. One of them being Netherworld Covenant. It gets us in, but then it I don't know what the issues. Just keeps crashing. And then Nimrods didn't work at all. What else I got here? Let's try Undermine. Oh, check the settings again. This will be the last one. Let's see if Undermine works. It's kind of a funny game. I've played it a few times. All right, make sure we're using the newest driver. We'll use the newest DXVK. And we'll turn on our performance for 2508. Just see what we can get to happen. All right, let's load it up. This one's not looking good. Oh, we got nothing. All right, so that's not going to work. Let's go back. Not change anything there. Let's go with fast. Give that a try. Something's happening, but we don't see anything, so maybe it'll work. Yeah, there we go. Maybe. Still loading? Oh no, we got some major crashes. All right. Yep, these Unity games, they don't like FEX. A lot of early access games right now are Unity. Kind of surprising, actually. One Unreal game. Let's just leave it at the compatibility. Try again. All right, it's already loading more than last time. Okay, we got in this time. Recognizes a controller. Not getting good performance by any means. 1 FPS. Right. Yeah, let's get out of this. All right. What are we doing here? A to dodge or jump. There we go. Nice. What is that? Sometimes apply shock to your team's attacks. this? Shocks the nearest enemy when you pick up gold. Oh, nice. Ah, what is that? Get out of here. What is this? Sometimes duplicates gold when it lands on the ground. It could be useful, I guess, if we're using a lot of gold. Okay. X attack enemy. Right. I'm not a very good dodger, if we've not noticed that tonight. More of a stand and brawl kind of guy. B the bomb. Press B to lay a bomb and destroy rocks. Okay. I need to grab the bomb. There we go. Cool. Can I get more than one bomb? Nice. Alright. Throwing a weapon through a brazier will ignite it. How do I throw my weapon? RB. Okay. Oh, nice. Attack gold. Fire melee to mine it. Oh, okay. What? Hey, give me that gold back. Oh, I died trying to get it. Get out of here. Ooh, I did not mean to drop that. Alright, so I think with the tweaks we did, this game is RT to activate and deactivate an Arcana. Oh, get out of here. What? Where's my gold? Give me my gold! This fat guy. Oh, I think my little floaty dude's collecting everything for me. Yeah, there he is. Trader sees her. Oh, that's not good. I will murder you all. No. I don't think that was a fight I was supposed to win. Ah, the FPS is not amazing. Sure, there's still some tweaking we can do. But it's not crashing anymore, and that's always a positive. This might be another one I do a comparison. I just don't know if controls will work in every game. The new Cmod version 13, whatever Coffin Colors did to get controls to work is amazing. You have to hit a game where controls do not work, unless I make a mistake and put aggressive on the startup like I did earlier. But for the most part, everything works right out of the box, as long as you leave it at essential for the startup. So it has all the services in the background to recognize your controller. Should test if I can use an external controller, or have two controllers. Because my device has a built-in controller, and I do have one or two external ones. I could try Bluetooth and see if they work. Yeah, maybe I'll do a test for that too. Why is that lady so much bigger than everyone else? Alright, maybe we'll do one run through a mine, and then we'll call it a night. Pretty successful, 50-50 I think again. Oh, virtual detected. This crawler is not active. Sign. There we go. That was weird. Alright, let's go into the mine, give it one go. We'll see if it crashes or not. Loading's quite slow. Once we get in, let's see. Let's say it moves around, like I said. Close to 30. Sends essential information. Yep, sure. I'll take that. Oh, what's he got? Anything good? Yeah, crap, nothing. Let's go this way. Oh, I guess we're staying this way. Whoa, what the? Where'd you come from? Yeah, get out of here. Ah, I have a jump? Oh, I do have a jump. Okay. Get him out of here. Your jellyfish. Oh, the butterfly. Get out of here, jellyfish. Holy rat. Do I have a key? I do. Alright, go this way. Okay. I don't think I have enough for any of this stuff. This. I don't care about any of that right now. Just kind of testing things, it's fine. Alright, let's go up. Oh, there's some gold. Get out of here. Oh, nice running. Dead end here. Dead end. Let's go the other way. What the heck is that? Throwing bombs at me. Oh, this guy. Come here. Oh, no, I got a bomb. Alright. Some food. Nice. Stupid butterflies are the worst. Key. There we go. Get some gold. Get out of here. Ah, what? There's one more. Where is he? Oh, it's just coming out of the wall. Right. Oh, that's fun. Oh, why would I step right into that? That's just water. Okay. Oh, what do we got here? Shock nearby enemies? Yes. All about it. No! I could get both. Oh, nothing over here. Should fly into that jump. Over here either. Okay. Oh, where can I go? Oh, arrows. Arrows and traps everywhere. Alright. Go down. Oh, found something else. Disables a random blessing. Dexterity. Increases dexterity. Okay. Let's pray. What do I get? Oh, I think I just got cursed. Damn it. Where else I can go? Mine there. Maybe this is a small dungeon. I don't know. Oh, no, it was gold right there. Just missed it. Alright. Well, this game is totally playable. Went through that whole dungeon, no problem. Get out of here. Oh, I am somewhere else. I thought I was going back up. Oh, I fell down, didn't I? Oh, I can't smelt anything, I guess. Extend your bomb blast. Dungeon key unlocks a dungeon. I guess more dungeons is better. No, but I don't have any resources anyway. Okay. Can I save? No, I gotta get out of here. I have to keep this. I've actually done surprisingly well for myself. Almost never happens. Get out of here. Oh. Don't. Are they supposed to fall down there? I hope not. I hope so, I guess. Oh man, just keep going further and down. What is that? Well, that's horrifying. I definitely don't want to. That's where those larvae came from. Okay. I think that's a good note to end on. Turn to the hub, sure. Alright, so overall, about half the games we tested today worked. So Holy Shoot works. I wish it had a higher FPS, but it does work. What was the other? Nimrods. Couldn't get it to load. Have to mess around with that one. Might be a box 64 only. Maybe FEX doesn't work with that one. Netherworld Covenant. We're able to get in. It loaded, but it kept crashing. So again, some other issue there that I need to figure out. And Undermine 2 works perfectly fine. I'm really bad at the game, but it works perfectly fine. Gives us roughly 30 frames per second consistently throughout the game. All right, let's get out of here. So that was my early access Steam games that I had on my system. Just doing a test on the new Winlator version 13 or Cmod version 13. And thank you for all those who stopped by during the live recording. And thank you to those who are going to check it out after the case. I hope to see you again. If you like this kind of content, I hate saying it, but if you could click on like, that would help out a lot. If you're not already subscribed, you can subscribe if you like. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a great night.